Hello there. Today for White Scrap Wednesday, I'm going to show you how to make a really neat spiral insert. You may have seen this before, but you just need something round. I've got this cup and I'm going to use this. And I'm just going to lay it down on some paper. I've got 4 sheets of, just quarter sheets of paper, just regular tracing paper, and I'm just going to trace around this. Because that's all we need is just a circle. Alrighty, and then we just need to cut this out. Save those scraps for something else. Alrighty, so now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to make 4 at a time. You can do this with paper or cardstock. It doesn't matter what you want to use. But you do want to make sure that if you're doing it in an A2 card, that it's smaller than in a quarter sheet of paper or cardstock, because you want it to fit in your card. All right, so just to give you an example, here's an A2 card. You want it to fit in here, okay? And you want it to have room so that you can put stuff on it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to take, and I'm going to cut in a circle all the way around, and I'm creating a spiral. And it doesn't matter how many times you go around. You can do them fatter or thinner. All right, so there you go. So let me bring it up close so you can see. So see how I did it? Okay, so now all we need is one of these to put on the inside of a card. And the other ones, I'll just file with my other embellishments, and I can put stuff on those later on. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and put it on the inside of this card. I don't think there's anything on this. Nope, there's not. It's kind of funky here, so I might have to do a layer on this, but that's okay. I think I'll do that. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of glue in the middle right here. So right in the center. So I'm going to take a piece of scrap paper and I'm going to lay it underneath here, so that way I can get glue right on here. All righty, and then we're going to take this and we're going to lay it right in the middle. And then we're just going to close it and press down. Okay, and then we're going to, on this side, we're going to find this end here, and we're going to put the piece of paper underneath there, and we're going to put glue just on the very end here. I'm doing it maybe an inch long, half an inch to an inch long, and then lay it flat, and then close it again. Give that a little rub, and then watch what happens when you open it. Ta-da! It's a spiral now. So now we can take this and we can add things to it. So, and that makes a fun little pop-up or explosion inside the card. So let's see what we can make. Alrighty, let's go ahead and make this into something. So first I'm going to need a layer on the front, and I haven't done anything but just this part. So that's all. That's as far as I've gotten. So let's see what we have here. Let's see. I need a layer that will match this. So let me go and grab my layers. Oh, let's see. There's a layer right here. Perfect. All right. I have a layer. Ta-da! All right, so we just have to cut this to size because I want to cover up all that mess. This was a folder that I have recycled. So I'm going to trim it there. And that should do. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and trim that off. Perfect. And that will cover that up. Very nice. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and put some glue on here. this up in the corners, and then it should line up the rest of the way. All right, if not, do what I did and move it over while it's still wet. All right. Perfect. There. Now, we can put something on the outside, and what are we going to put on the inside? Let's see. Did I have anything in here? Yes, I did. I have these butterflies that my friend gave me. I figure let's use these. Why not? They're just sitting here. We can use these. Wonder if they'll show up. We'll see. I should have looked on the back of them too. Huh. Oh, sure. That'll be nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to start putting them on. I'm going to go ahead and put some glue right in the middle. And then I can just go ahead and I can put this one right here. Voila. Then I can do glue in the middle. And do another one. Let's see, right there. And these were all done with the envelope insides. You know, it'd be funny is to send this to her since she sent it to me. Since she gave me the butterflies, that would be funny. But isn't that cool? So then when she opens it, then there's butterflies flying around in there. Let's see if we can get some more on there. And I like to have some going forward and some backwards. So these ones are forward, so let's turn it over this way. And you know what? Let's go ahead and line this up with the other one. So that way we've got the front and the back. Why not? Because I can. Voila. Ah, there, now you can see it on both sides. That's a good idea. Alrighty, whoops. Dropped it down on the floor. Whoops, I'll have to get it in a minute. Alrighty. I'm gonna line it up and squeeze it together. There. That's pretty. I like that. All right, we've got more, so we may as well go do a couple more on the inside of the card. We could put one here. We could put one over here. Why not? That's cute. And then we could put one over here in this corner. See if there's any. Yep, good. There's one with something on the back of it, so I can glue that down. That's pretty. There. That's, what a fun inside. Isn't that neat? All right, so now we can decorate the outside. So now I'm thinking, well, we've got more of these. We've got that one there. That's got right something on the back of it, so that's good. These we can put back in the envelope. And this I can put on something. So let's see, what can we do this with? How about black? That would make it pop. I should have a little square of black in here somewhere. Oh, there you go. Perfect. That's going to make this pop right away. Oh, yes. All right. That's awesome. Oh, I guess that is the tip. Okay. All righty. That one's kind of torn, kind of funky. I don't think I like that one. Let's do a different one. Yep. Oh, that one's funky too. Huh. Are they all like that? Sort of, kind of, maybe. All right. Well, I'm going to use this one. All right. All right. There we go. And we can put this on. That's going to be pretty. Do I want to 3D that? No, I'm just going to stick it right down. Get off of there, glue. All right, need to clean that pad off. All right, that's neat. Now how many more? Nope, that's going to be too much to do more. So what I'm going to do is another piece of black. Where's that other skinny shiny? Yeah, that'll work. Right on that perforation. Let's cut a corner to corner. Maybe if we put some corners on this, that'll be pretty. Yeah, alrighty, I'm liking that. Oop. Turn over. Get some more glue. Sometimes I'm surprised with what I come up with. It's like, all right, not too shabby. Not for the spur of the moment. There. All right, I'm liking that. And then we need, what's that? That's a piece of blue. That's pretty. There. All right, then we need some bling. Bling in the corners. I like that. What do you think of that? I think it needs words or something on there too. Let's see, what kind of words can I put on there? That's funky. I like that. All right. So words. Nope, not liking that. All right, in here. All right, and this is black anyway, so that'll be good. Let's do one of those. Good idea. Ooh, free to fly. There you go. That's perfect. Oops, not that one, this one. Free to fly. Ooh, right down here. There. Ta-da! I like it, like it, like it. Nice. Not too shabby. That is fun. So what do you think of that? That's different for a White Scrap Wednesday. An insert with butterflies. You could put anything on the inside. I like to do flying critters. I like to do like ladybugs or any kind of bugs. You could do hearts for Valentine's Day. You could do flowers for Mother's Day or little ties for Father's Day. Cigar wrappers, that would be cute. So there you go. There's another White Scrap Wednesday idea for you. So I hope you like this idea and you'll give it a try. And until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.